Hello again everyone, and welcome to my Warlock point of view raid guides. In this guide I'm going to cover the encounter Halfus Wyrmbreaker Heroic. Now, if you've seen the fight on normal mode, you know that you can have several drakes that can spawn. On Heroic all drakes appear. So we used 4 tanks and off tank 3 drakes with someone tanking Halfus, and we opened the whelp cage as well, leaving one still shackled. Now initially I start on Halfus and I put up my Bane of Havoc on him. He takes increased damage based on how many adds are released. After that we switched to the Storm Rider and DPS'd him down. Now with the whelp cage open you can see all the whelps there. I didn't actively DPS them, but every now and then I chucked a Shadow Fury out. I think on subsequent encounters I've just stood in with the melee and used Shadow Flame. Main thing as a Warlock here is to watch out for the flames. You can see them on the floor, little pulses, and they move slowly towards it. The opening of this fight is probably the hardest. You can see there a mage killed himself by doing too much damage to the adds. The adds will die through incidental damage throughout the encounter. They're not too much of a threat, so don't actively DPS them. You can see the Storm Rider's about to go down now. I think I mistargeted there. So I'm switching to the Time Warden now. By this point the whelp should be dead. If it's not too much of an issue. Probably move a bit quicker than I did there. Yeah, those fire patches. This part of the fight is quite simple for a DPS. The main thing is just not panicking. There's a lot of adds all at the same time. Don't overdo it on the AoE. The last phase is quite tricky. This was our first ever kill, so we hadn't quite sorted out our cooldown rotation, so quite a few people die if I remember. See, again, I'm not moving quite quick enough away from those fire patches. I'm not getting hit by them, but you should move faster. Okay, with the Time Warden down, we pop the last Drake, off tank him and switch to Halfus. The enrage time on this fight is quite strict, so you've got to have, at this point, you've got to have all Drakes released and start nuking him down. Notice he takes a silly amount of damage in this phase. When he gets to 50% he's going to start doing his AoEs. I think we bubbled a certain healer and then had them heal the tanks through it, but it doesn't always work, as you'll see. He's about to cast his AoE. Yep, there he goes. During this there's not really a lot you can do, just move out of any fire patches if you're in them, like I am at the moment. We failed on an interrupt there, so we were knocked back. Luckily it didn't kill us. Point someone should be popping heroism. We got it? No, we don't, because we used it earlier in the fight. I should be using my Infernal, there we go. Probably should use the Infernal a bit sooner there, but it's quite good at this point in the fight because he can still do damage in between the stuns. You can see my Infernal continues to damage through AoE and hits. I came very close to dying there. If you do this, you probably should have some of the range group up a bit. Use Discipline Priest bubbles to protect them during the AoEs. I think at this point we've popped too many cooldowns, so the next one starts killing quite a few people. So notice oh, I did use a Shadow Fury, as I was forgetting my Shadow Fury. It's quite important in this, it does add quite a lot of DPS. I think I should make a power roll for that. He's got one more raw. This one starts killing us, but luckily one tank is still alive. We're just able to down him before he wipes the raid. And through luck we got the achievement as well. Thank you for watching. That's been my Warlock point of view raid guide for Halfus Wyrmbreaker Heroic. Thank you.